truly. That's right. I'm in my homeland of Africa. I'm feeling good about myself. You know what I mean? It's good to be here. It's good to be doing this doggone thing. Um, Definitely proud of myself. All this streaming I've done, I was like, you know, how cool would it be for me to actually do a live stream from back home in Africa and actually say it's back home in Africa. I don't want to just try to do some posting, let everybody know where I am live. So look, thank everybody for joining me. Um, I've had an awesome trip so far. I really haven't had time to actually go live, which is why I haven't been going live. So, but let me change the angle because I got one of these DJI things now, so it makes my life easy. It's been an awesome trip. As you can see, I haven't shaved. I don't think I'm gonna shave till I'm actually on my way back home. I've had so much fun connecting, understanding the world where I came from. It's a very, very liberating feeling when you have a chance to come home and actually do see where it is that you descend from and everything like that. It's pretty liberating. It's very cool. It's very man, I don't know what the word I want to use, man. It's just conscientiously awesome. You know what I mean? I went to the mall today. I just got to thinking like, man, yo, this would be an awesome place to live. Let me get up out of, usually I'll be about like I'm posting in Los Angeles. I didn't do that, man. I straight up put where I was at. Africa is my life. It's my bloodline. It's the future. You know what I mean? So let's talk about today's stream. It's the whole Karjakz Assassin universe, the comic books, the animation, the whole thing. I'm going to show you some of the art stuff. As you can see, I'm live in my room. I really didn't care. I was just like, yo, I'm going to let y'all see what's up. Really appreciate me actually being here. So the cool thing about the whole live stream is the fact that the channel has grown. I haven't really been posting, and it's still grown. Like, I literally have not went live in 3 weeks, maybe even a month. Because I just like, the minute I knew I was going on vacation, I was like, I want to take a break from streaming. And it's good to take a mental break from streaming because I think that people don't understand being live all the time is really not that good for you. You know what I mean? It's really not. You know what I mean? It's really not. There we go. Now that's much better. I've made it straighter. It's really not that good for you. It's good to take a break from YouTube or TikTok or whichever one it is you're doing. I just like taking a break from it all, man. I'm not really married to social media like that. I use it when I need it, and that's pretty much how I roll with it. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to these awesome products I want to show y'all. Live stream, Karjakz Assassin Universe. At first I was just going to talk about sneakers, but I changed my mind. I'm going to talk about the whole thing. I brought my art here. I brought my posters here. I brought my comic books here. Y'all give me a second. Let me grab a whole lot of stuff, man. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, y'all. Hey, Sherry, what's up, man? I'm live from Africa. I am in Lagos, Nigeria, my homeland. I'm in my parents. I'm doing this thing, man. I'm pretty proud of myself. You ain't gonna believe, man. Going to the mall today, people see my gear. Nigerians like, yo, this is that's some cool gear. People ain't gotta say nothing for them to know you got cool gear on. And this one kid asked me, man, what are those characters? I said, I got my own animation characters. He was shocked. Then I said, yeah, they're Nigerian based. He's like, oh my God. And so you can tell that people are shocked, not really used to seeing stuff like this, man. Karjakz Assassin Universe. So it's cool to be home right now. I'm literally sharing live from Nigeria right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, remember the backpack I told you about? I'm just winging it today. I don't even care. This is the backpack right here. Everybody's been tripping about this backpack at the mall, all over Nigeria. People are just tripping about the shoes, tripping about the gear. It's been an awesome trip. It's more than I thought it would be. And I'm enjoying it. Let me not lie to you. It's been on and popping. I haven't had time to go live. I haven't posted. I think today's the first day since yesterday I've actually consecutively posted 2 days in a row. I wasn't caring. I was just like, I'm not posting at all. But I realized that I do need to post so that I can showcase Nigeria. So that's what I'm doing right now. I posted a video of Olubarok, this great ancient place in Nigeria over here. I've got a lot of historical ties to it. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but my YouTube's been acting weird lately. It's like YouTube's intentionally trying to block me from having streams, or people aren't noticing my notifications or something, man. Or people are just ignoring me. I don't know which one they're doing, but I have no idea what's going on. The thing needs to clean. It needs to clear itself up. You know what I mean? It's a hot mess. But anyway, today is Karjakz Assassins. If I'm gonna go live, I might as well go live first time with Karjakz Assassins. So right now, I've had this comic book flowing through Nigeria. I've went through a lot of places in Nigeria. I mean, people were tripping about these comic books. The concept of it, the look of it, excuse me, the characters. People can't believe what they're seeing. They should believe what they're seeing, because I think there's a point where they say I create great things, and not to mention all this cool Pan-Africanism that's happening right now in Africa. I'm very excited to come home. I'm not even late to the party. I'm kind of early to the party because I always believe that I need to draw characters that look like me. So I got to work. Y'all feel me? So here we are, Karjakz Assassins. Let's go through the whole gambit. I'm gonna talk about the bio book, and just for all y'all, you know, the first official Karjakz Assassins book is coming out later on this year. I actually have a copy of it in my hand, but y'all aren't gonna see it. It's super sick. You ever see something that actually comes true, and you actually hold it in your hand? Hold it in your hand and you realize, whoa, this is the sickest thing ever created. When I actually hold the book in my hand, I'm over there like, whoa, I can't believe I created this book. So thank y'all for joining me. The book is gonna be amazing. The Karjakz Assassin Universe, like wearing your own gear now. When people see me wear the gear at the mall, they were like, you know, people were shocked. They usually used to seeing Iron Man or something, but when they saw my characters and it looked just as cool, they're like, oh, we didn't know we could do that. Yeah, we can do that. And I'm gonna do that. So, yo, let's get started with the cracking, man. The bio book, of course, now available on SanusiVision.com. The reason why I'm bringing this up, bio book again, you need to go get this bio book, because guess what? It's the first official book that's gonna lead to the first official Karjakz Assassins book coming out this year. Yes, thank you all for joining me. I am live right now from Africa, live right now from Nigeria. So anybody who wants to stay, please stay. If you don't, you can get the step, and I don't even care. You know what I mean? But the channel's grown. I gotta thank everybody that continues to grow the channel. I think last I checked, it was 1,120 subscribers. I haven't even been posting, y'all. Literally not posted for 3 weeks. A lot of subscribers. I think I must have added like 50 subscribers in the last 3 weeks. I haven't been posting. Literally, y'all, I have not been posting. Literally, it's pretty funny. You know what I mean? So, but I'm pretty excited. So now let's get to it. So Karjakz Assassins Universe. I probably would have went live earlier, but so that way I can show you the outsides of everything I've gotten a chance to look at. Y'all don't understand how cool it is, man. It's just, you just don't understand. So buy a book right here, available on SanusiVision.com. Then of course, it's important to start showing you the posters, because you need to know what's up. You know, Karjakz Assassins Universe. Y'all need to go get your order on. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't let a bunch of Nigerians see this stuff and they're gonna buy me out. They're gonna buy everything I got. They're gonna buy everything. They love. I'm excited about the fact that there's it's the universe that it came from. I don't even want to use the word Afrocentrism. It's just more, Nigerian African-based characters. I've always wanted this, and then just to, like I said, the comic book itself is ready. I'm looking at it. I try not to look at it too much, because it'll make you, instead of appreciating it, you start wanting to pick at it. So I haven't looked at it. The one time I looked at it, I was blown away by how great it is. You know what I mean? It's gonna change everything. You know what I mean? It's really gonna change everything. So look, let's look at the awesome characters in the Karjakz Assassin universe. You got the Karjakz, the heroes right here. Of course, you got the entire Karjakz Assassin universe right here. You know what I mean? Then you've got the Karjakz, the heroes, Cajun, Escalade, Glocks, Rasputin, Sincere, Shepherd, Diesel, Sphinx. Then you got Cajun right here. Main #1 character of the whole Karjakz universe. First one ever created with Sphinx. Then of course you got Escalade. You know, actually, what am I doing? I can actually tilt this thing. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a second. I got this DJI now. I can do all kinds of cool stuff. I ain't got to do all that work anymore. That's right. You see that? Look how beautiful that is. So you got Escalade right there. You got Sincere right there. Yeah, thank y'all for hitting the like button. Appreciate all of that. Thank you for the likes. You got Glocks right there. Yeah, I can't see anybody. If anybody just joined me, thank you for joining me. Appreciate you joining me, man. Thank you, Jason Christian. Thank you so much, Sheriff, for always supporting live from Nigeria. That's right. And when I say Nigeria, in Africa. That's right. Live in Africa, on vacation. Decide to finally go live, so tell all your friends to come check out the coolness. You know what I mean? And these characters got seen at the mall today. People were tripping. They were like, whoa, this thing. I had this one kid ask me, man, do you have a YouTube channel? I said, yeah, I got a YouTube channel, man. That man was like, you got a lot of subscribers. I said, yeah. Channel. You know what I mean? So, yo, let's get to talking about these characters again. I forgot. Glocks, Rasputin. It's going to be all Karjakz assassins today, man. Sneakers, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to show you all some of that, too. Diesel. You got Shepard. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, you got the assassins. Thank everybody for joining me. Whether you stay, whether you go, that's your business. I'm not wasting my time with that no more. I got time for flakes, man. You know what I mean? You got the assassins. The assassin led by Lord Sanusi. You got Sanusi, Yukon, Kanji, Artillery, the Coyotes, Seth, Excursion, Revo, Snipes. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Sanusi himself in Dead Center. So, if there's one thing I'm liking about having one of these DJI things, it allows you to rotate your camera in different crazy angles. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. You got Sanusi and Sphinx right here, which y'all can see. You got Artillery right here. You know what I'm saying? You got Excursion right here. You got Kanji right here. You got Revo right here. Man, the next time I go live, I'm gonna go live from the mall if I go out anywhere again. I should have went live from the mall today, but I just was like, wait, are people gonna be down for that? That way y'all have gotten the chance to see the coolness of Nigeria. I'm gonna do that next time I go out again. I'm gonna go live on YouTube. Hopefully people show up because something's going on with my YouTube channel, which is getting on my nerves. You got Snipes right here. You got Yukon right here. Then of course, you got the Coyotes right here. You know what I'm saying? You got Mirage right there. Thank you for sharing, for staying. That's always loyalty right there. You got Bolts, Silver Spider. Then you got Enigma. So yo, that's the whole Karjakz universe. Then I sold the Karjakz Avengers. But that's everything with the Karjakz universe right there. And y'all have already seen the bio book. You know what I mean? So definitely go get you a copy of this right here. It's very, very, very important. All right, so now we're back to normal level. Now let's talk about some cool, well, actually the backpack. I don't know how many of y'all have seen this thing, but this thing is super cool. Let me tilt this thing a little bit. There you go, let y'all see it. Look at that. Cool backpack. I've been rocking this thing through the airports, through Nigeria. People are like, okay, this is super cool. Oh, and don't forget, I now have my own glasses case. So look, if you wear glasses, you want to go get your pair of glasses right here, glasses cases. Not to mention, I got glasses. Let me put them on. But it also comes with, guess what? Custom cleaning cloth that looks exactly like the case. So there's no mistaking about what's going on up in here. You know what I mean? Thank all of y'all for joining the chat. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification button. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna quit streaming just because people ain't showing up. I do not care. I didn't grow this channel to how many subscribers I have just because I'm waiting for people to show up for me. I show up for myself. So thank you, Sherry, for being part of the, for always being consistently showing up. So look, check this out. You see that right there? Glasses case available now. Now, any case that you want, I can order it. Any design is available on soundvision.com. So go get you a copy. It's available on multiple colors too. Yo. Multiple characters too. Glasses cases. And guess where they're about to go? In my backpack. Yeah. Now you can see how many things my backpack can do. So look, glasses cases in my backpack. I got 2 slot pockets. You got the zip pocket right there. You got the right pocket. And look, in my other pocket, guess what? You can fit an entire bag of Halls. See, look, I got my pen in there. My pen's in there. Look, a bag of Halls can fit in there. Y'all know Halls. That's right. Look, Halls. Right? It's about to go into my backpack. I can even fit a water bottle. Y'all, I can even fit a water bottle. Let me actually go grab the water bottle. Then I'm going to break this backpack down to y'all. It's a pretty sick backpack. So look, water bottle, right? Backpack. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? See, look, water bottle and backpack. See? That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? So now look. Then it's also got the inside front side of the backpack, and it's got the back side back of the backpack. Y'all see that? That's what your boy doing over here, man. Live from Lagos, Nigeria, baby. Took a trip, took a vacation. I said, I'm finally gonna go live. I'm just gonna stop ducking everybody. Then of course, can't forget the art. Look at this thing. This is pretty sick with the awesome QR code. So yo, this is the feature backpacks of Sanusi Vision, Asho Batazr brand. You know what I'm saying? This is my customized backpack for yours truly. But you can order yours too today on sanusivision.com. Now, let's talk about all the cool, awesome gear. Whether it's t-shirts, I'll talk about that. I'll talk about sneakers. Let's start off with the sneakers. I'm just gonna be mixing it. Look, Batazr 3 Kids sneakers right here. Available now on sanusivision.com. These sneakers come in multiple sizes, multiple characters. Now these are kids. I got the high tops, I got the low tops, I got the sport kids too as well. Available on sanusivision.com. And look, thank you all for joining me. So whoever is joining me, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, and definitely hit the notification button. You know what I mean? The channel continues to grow thanks to y'all. I'm having a good old time here. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I ain't gonna let them stop me from streaming. It's just weird. They're doing all kind of, that's YouTube for you, boy. They are always messing with your channel. And they talking about we got guidelines. You ain't got no guidelines. Y'all are just idiots. You know what I mean? They'll just over there block your stuff just so you don't get any views so you can pay them money. I'm not paying you a dime. You know what I mean? So yo, Batazr 3 low tops, kid size, now available on sanusivision.com. So you gotta go get your pair, multiple colors. As you can see, the inside of the shoe is never the same as the outside of the shoe. You know what I mean? And then of course you got the awesome QR code. I just mailed out a pair of Batazr 3 sneakers I just made for somebody. The only thing I'm gonna tell you all about is it's a combination of two characters, Blade and Deadpool. Now I want you to imagine what a sneaker like that looks like, especially with my drawing skills. Y'all know what was up. You know what I mean? So yo, Batazr 3 kids high top, low top sneakers right there. All right. Next up, I'm gonna show y'all the next pair of sneakers. Y'all give me a second. Yours truly. I can't bring. Look, Batazr 3 right here. The king, the original OG, the sneaker king. I wore this in Nigeria today. When I first was coming into the plane, people were like, whoa, those are sick. You know what I mean? It's good to have a brand of your own that you believe in. And then when people see it, they ain't really got no choice. You know what I'm saying? People are like, hey man, are you ever gonna think about putting your sneakers in the store? I said, I'll think about it. Not the way the world works now. The world is very online centric. So why would I waste my time putting my stuff in the store unless I want to put it in the store? You know what I mean? So yo, check this out. The original OGs. People were tripping about this when I wore it in the airport, at the grocery store. See, you don't appreciate what you don't realize how cool you are or how much you appreciate it till you get out of America. You know what I'm saying? Because America's got a lot of boneheads. They don't appreciate anything. But when you go to other countries, they're like, whoa, okay, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean? So I generally tend not to base my success on what people in America think because they just have a bunch of idiots there. You know what I mean? But when you get to other countries, they're like, whoa, okay, that's the sickest thing I've ever seen. From my tank top that I wore today, they were like, that's a cool looking tank top. They're like, people were like looking at the tank top in detail. The pants that I wore, which I'm going to show you all later on. That's a new design sweater pants that I made strictly for taking my travel to Nigeria over here. So yo, Batazr 3 high tops. And speaking of high tops, y'all give me a second. I got to go grab the ones that I wore to the mall today. Y'all give me a second. Give me a moment. It takes me like 1 minute to come back. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. Sorry, I can't put this on the ground, so please just check out the sneaker because I wore it to the mall today. Man, I wore it everywhere. See the mud y'all can see under the shoe. But yo, these are the ones that I designed strictly for this trip right here. The Batazr 3 low tops, Karjakz assassins. So you got the assassins on this foot. You got the Karjakz, the heroes on this foot. You know what I'm saying? You can see the inside custom design right there. You know what I mean? That's what your boy is doing, man. These sneakers, people were tripping about them. Like, okay. You know, if I saw a hater today, I didn't really notice him because I was too busy not giving a damn. Because there was too many people like looking at my gear like, okay, that's the sickest thing I've ever seen. And so hi to everybody who's in the chat. Jason, thank you, Sherry, for just always supporting me. So let me go put this down, yo, if I make a mess on the carpet. I'll be right back. There were bugs hitting me in the eye outside, so I have to come inside. So, all right, y'all. Now, let's talk about some clothing. So, for all y'all who are curious, man, I literally wore this on the plane to Africa. Then I wore it to the mall today. Man, talk about tripping about some pants, boy. Well, you can see why they are tripping about it. And give me a second, y'all. Let me adjust this thing. That's what I love about having this DJI thing. Nothing really, everything keeps straight. Look, you see these pants right here? One kid was looking at me like, what the? What was really shocking me was nobody had ever seen, I think, more Japanese style drawing, but drawn in African characters. That's really what's hitting them like, whoa, what the hell is this? You could tell, man, people were like, yo, this is sick. You know what I mean? And I saw all kinds of people here. I saw Nigerians. I saw other people from other countries. I saw Chinese. I saw Lebanese. I saw people from India. All melted in one spot at the mall. It was a trip. It was a great experience. You get to see that America is not the epicenter of the world. It just pretends to be. You know what I mean? So it was like really, man, I was like, I don't think I want to go back to America. How about that? You know what I mean? It's just, it makes you realize like, yeah, okay, America is not the spot anymore. America's done. You know what I mean? But yo, these pants right here, custom designed by Your Street for this trip. Look how cool these pants are, man. This is the way I'm doing them now. Custom designed sweatpants available now on soundvision.com. Look at the back side of this one. It has the classic on this side. So one of my legs on my sweatpants is the classic side. Then the left side is the modern version 5 side. You know what I mean? So these are the kind of sweatpants I'm making. And then of course, you got the hoodies. You got the hoodie right here. Always cool to make a hoodie. Yes, sir. A hoodie is always available. You know what I mean? And I didn't wear this today because it was too hot. But I wore it on the plane, and let me tell you, I was getting mad compliments. People were telling, because I flew here with my mom, and people were like, man, what is that your son has on him? And she was explaining to them that I'm an animator, animation artist. And they were like, wow, that is cool. And they were like, what was more shocking to them was the fact that I drew African characters. But it's the way I drew them. You know what I mean? Because I've always had a Japanese style of drawing that I did with my drawing style. So it's pretty liberating, man. So as you can see, this hoodie was designed to remember the past and the current present. You feel me? But trust me, once I drop the first official Karjakz comic book, yes, there's going to be promo t-shirts. And no, they're not going to be free. You are going to pay for them. I'm not giving nothing of my work away for free. That ain't happening. Hell no. You know what I mean? And the comic book too will be ready. Because I've got a sample in my hand. I just can't show it to you. You know what I mean? So look, check this out. The hoodie. Classic Karjakz on this side. That's the head. That's literally the hood that goes over your head. Then, on this side, guess what you got? Version 5 over here, right? You know what I'm saying? Then, I know what I'm going to do. Next time I go out, I'm going to go live on YouTube. So whoever shows up, shows up. Whoever doesn't show up. But I'm going to try to post my videos on YouTube now. I'm just going to randomly just post them. Trip to Nigeria. That's what I'm going to call them. You know what I mean? So look, once I get off live, I'm actually might post 2 videos. You know what I mean? I'm going to let y'all see it. Hopefully, some of y'all are smart enough to look at it. So look at the hoodie design. Classic in the front right there. And then version 5 on the back. So, you know what I mean? This is what your boy working with, man. Now, let me show you all my cool, awesome sneaker designs. The new one that I just made for a customer. Plus a new Sport 2. So there are 2 designs. The Sport 2s and the high tops Batazr 3s without the strap. Those things are becoming very popular. The high tops without the strap. I don't know why, but people love that design, man. They sure love that design. Now, let's get into some more sneakers. What am I holding right here? Oh yeah, Iron Man and Blade. Yeah, I went to all kinds of malls. Let me tell you, boy, these shopping centers, man, it really, 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 really made my day going out today. So look, let's check out this amazing sneaker right here. All kinds of design, fashion. Iron Man. Look, let me come closer. Sorry about that, y'all. Iron Man, no, excuse me, Blade, Iron Man, Batazr 3, custom platinum low tops. Yes, anybody who wants this right here, $500 large. So if that's Naira, that is 800,000 Naira. If you yen, whatever the hell you're working with, I'm just telling you the price. If you go to my website right now, I got this design right now available on the website. You know what I'm saying? Because I made another design like this for a customer and they wanted high tops instead. So it lets me know that my sneakers are super cool. It lets me know that I'm not going to devalue myself to get anybody's business. I'm not trying to, my sneakers ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And as my brother said, something which was super cool to me, he said my sneakers are going to be the Jordan of this era. The Jordans of this era. That lets me know I got some greatness to achieve and some greatness that I'm going to achieve. Like I told y'all, I've been busy. Look at me. I haven't shaved. I'm probably not going to shave till I'm going back home. I don't even care. You know what I mean? But Batazr 3 low tops now available. Now remember with these Batazr 3 low tops, I can do any character. It can be Blade and Iron Man just like this one, but it can be one character too. If it's just Blade, if it's just Black Panther, Karjakz Assassins, Iron Man, Wonder Woman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right now I've got about 5 designs of low tops on the website, because y'all have to keep in mind, these sneakers have only been out for like 1 month. You know what I'm saying? So the amount of things that I've been doing, the amount of sales that I've been getting on is pretty incredible. So Batazr 3 low tops, and remember I've got high tops, I've got kids high tops, I've got kids low tops, I've got the Sport 2s, I've got the Sport Queens. The Sport 2s that I designed, I actually forgot them at home in America, which sucks, but don't worry, when I get back to America, you get to see them. And hopefully by that time, excuse me y'all, YouTube is going to stop messing with my channel, because I'm getting tired of their BS. They getting on my nerves, man. Y'all just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So yo, Nigeria right here. Now look, Batazr Iron Man, so Blade Iron Man, Batazr 3 low tops. Available. Now the size, remember, we got sizes 5 through 14 for the men, and sizes 5 through 12 for the women. So multiple colors, royal blue, navy blue, black, gray, red, orange, purple, pink, green, yellow, brown, and red. You know what I mean? So there's a whole bunch, and yellow if I forgot that. There's a whole bunch of colors to show y'all. So yo, that's that right there. Now let me put these away before I mess them up. I ain't trying to mess them up, because they can still get sold before I leave this mug. You know what I mean? Your boy is doing this doggone thing, boy. This trip has been amazing, to say the least. Amazing. I got videos for days. Videos for days. Y'all give me a second. Give me a second. And look, tell anybody who wants to alright, so look. The wedge sneakers, I can show y'all. I'll show y'all the wedge sneakers. Even though they're part of the group 1 of the Batazr wedge sneaker. They're part of the Batazr 1 sneaker group. But I don't really rock these no more. These can be sold to, these are for the ladies, because women have been asking me to have something they can wear with jeans. That's cute. So I came up with these right here. Ladies, these are still available, even though they're part of the Batazr 1 sneaker group. They're still available now on Sanusi.com. I've got several designs, not too many. I've got about 7 designs that I put up there, the best of the best. You know what I mean? I got these platinums available too. But these platinums go for $400, I believe, on my website. So if you want that, go ahead and order it. It's the only one I got left. And you know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna buy it, because I designed them and I kept them and I use them for demos, but they're still spanking brand new. So if you love to have something that's unique, ladies, that nobody else is gonna have, and it's a one of one, literally one of one, go get these now, available on soundvision.com. Only you will have it. So visit soundvision.com and get your order on. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be in Nigeria, boy. Let me tell you. Oh my God, it's good to be here. I'm gonna tell America to go kick rocks. That's what I'm gonna do. Straight up. Now, next up is the Sport 2s. I gotta have a Sport 2s because I love working out. I love working out. Everywhere I went, people were like, yo, that's the dude, that's the guy with muscles. That guy is huge. Because, you know, you got family members taking you places and people are like, okay, they ain't never seen somebody that damn big. You know what I mean? They're like, this dude is built. So these are the Batazr Sport 2s right here, available on soundfusion.com. These are the Black Panther's Batman. Now remember, the Black Panther's Batman can be made in any character. Batman by itself, Black Panther by itself, Karjakz for Assassins, Blade, Iron Man, Mega Man, Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, SWAT Cats if you want it to be, Techno Man, Voltron, any drawing that's on my website, these sneakers are available, and then in multiple colors too. The one I was really good, I was trying to show you was the Karjakz Assassin one that I just made for somebody. Man, when I tell you those are lit, those are lit. Those are so sick. You know what I mean? But don't worry, you'll get to see them shortly once I get back to the States. You know what I mean? But yo, I know one thing though, I got fans in Nigeria now. You know what I'm saying? I got fans in Africa, and they don't get no better than that. You know what I'm saying? So yo, Batazr Sport 2s, low tops, with the QR code, of course. Look at this. Look at the detail on this thing, man. This is super sick. Super, super, super sick. You look at this. Super cool, ain't it? Man, it's the jump off, man. Look at that thing. Looks sick as hell, huh? Don't y'all? Y'all know that's sick. So Black Panther. And the cool thing about this sneaker is there's no shoelace. That was very important to me when I was designing sneakers. The importance of having no shoelace. I didn't want no kind of shoelace. No shoelaces. You know what I mean? So no shoelace. Then of course, that, like I said, I wanted those shoelaces because whenever I'm running, I'm always tying my shoelace. That's very annoying. So no, there will be no more shoelace tying. It's only going to be strap the shoelace, strap the zipper, and keep it moving. You know what I mean? I wear my Batazr Sport 2, I'm wearing them all over Nigeria all the time, and not once have I remembered to pull this string. I've literally been wearing it without pulling the string, and they don't go nowhere on my feet. They stay glued to my feet. You know what I mean? So yo, Batazr Sport 2 is now available on soundvision.com. Now, I'm gonna show you the last pair of sneakers, and then, you know what I'm saying, your boy. We already seen the artwork. I already shown y'all the artwork, the art pieces. So that's good right there. I'm very proud of myself for coming home. It feels good. It feels really, really, really good. This is the first time I've been home in 15 years. I will not let 15 years again ever happen if I come to Africa again. That's not happening. Why should I let everybody else who's from Africa come to Africa and enjoy it more than the person who is from Africa, which is me? You know what I mean? Hell no, those days are gone. We are not playing those games anymore in Africa, man. We, this generation, are like, no, we are going to enjoy our own country. Colonialists, neo-colonialists, whatever the hell you want to call yourself, y'all moms better get right or get thrown the hell out. That's what we're working with. You know, we got our champion, you know what I'm saying, Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso. That guy is a leader, man. That's what we need in Africa right there, and that's what we got right now with these buster-ass, old-ass people that are all 65, 70 years old, useless human beings who ain't doing nothing for Africa. You need to get up through. Either you leave, we're going to push you out. That's what we're working with. Y'all feel me? So that's why a guy like me is liberated. You feel me? Been doing that. My mentality is like, now a lot of us that are my generation are like, yeah, we're not putting up with that mess. We're going to push Africa to the front. These sneakers are part of that generation. Having our own brand. Things that are Afrocentric. Things that are African-based. Y'all feel me? We're not doing like our parents did, man. We're talking about we don't be wearing Tommy Hilfiger and all that BS. I ain't wearing no damn Tommy Hilfiger. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing my gear. I will never buy another person's pair of clothing or sneakers again. You feel me? So yo, Batazr 3, Wolverine versus Deadpool high tops. Y'all have seen this a bunch. I still keep this with me because this is a sample one. I sold these. These are platinums. So if you want these platinums right here, like the Blade, the Black Panther, low Sport 2s, I forgot to tell y'all. These are platinums. I literally forgot to say it. I was all kinds of excited talking about Nigeria, man. Check this out, y'all. These rock for $500 too. I'm not giving away my shoes. My shoes aren't just shoes. They're artistic statements. You see what I'm saying? Artistic statements. I'm going to be like Basquiat with my stuff. You're going to pay me for mine. You feel me? So, yo, visit soundvision.com and get your order on. Now, last but not least is the ones I was talking about just now. Blade, the Wolverine, Deadpool, Batazr 3 high tops inspired by the movie because I thought the movie was sick as hell. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. That's right, look at this. And no, I am not going to watch Thunderbolts in the theaters. Hell no. I'm not paying money for that. I already know it's going to be garbage. I can just tell. People told me it's been horse doo-doo at best. You know what I mean? I'm not wasting my money no more. You know what I'm saying? So Wolverine vs. Deadpool, Batazr 3 high tops, available now on Sanusi.com. Now this is when everything with the sneakers started changing, as you can see. Plus, not to mention, I got that little clip thing at the bottom, so you can, whenever you want to unstrap the sneaker, it makes it easier to unstrap it. So these are the high tops with the strap. Let me unbuckle it so you can see. You know what I mean? You can visit Sanusi.com and get your order on. And get your order on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, this is what we're doing over at Sound Vision. It's pretty cool to be I don't know how to explain this, man. I'm just excited to be home. I feel chill, like I just don't want my vacation to end. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So yo, Blade on Deadpool on one foot. Look at me forgetting the characters. Deadpool on one foot, as you can see the inside. Now what I'm doing now is, y'all, I'm literally covering the whole shoe. The only thing that's open is right here, man. That's the only thing that's open. You know what I'm saying? It's the only thing that is open. You know what I mean? It's pretty sick, man. Look at this. These are pretty sick. So multiple colors. This is a royal blue one, but you get it in black, gray, red, navy blue, purple, pink. I'm trying to think what other colors y'all can get. Pretty much any color I can think of, man, I can do it. I've got about 10 colors that you can choose from. So based on the character, and sometimes people will be like, hey, I wanted to add, let's say you order, I don't know, Karjakz Assassins on one foot, and then maybe you want a Thundercats on the left foot. I can do that. I'm just going to charge you extra. That's all it is. So right now, the high tops, all the sneakers really are all right at prices they're on right now. Unless you want something extra, I usually don't do it. Unless you want something extra, then you pay me extra. Actually, I had a customer do that. They ordered a pair of blades, and I said, you know, what would be cool is if you put Deadpool together with it. And then she just paid extra, and she sent me extra money, and I turned it into a pair of Batazr 3s. So she went from Batazr 2s to Batazr 3s. I can do that. I can adjust I can adjust your order. She paid me the difference. Yes, the taxes included. Yes, the shipping included as well in the difference. I got my money. I did the design. I just got it out to her now. It's on the way going to her, and she was flipping out when I told her when it's coming to her, because she had seen the design when I did it. So what I usually do is when I design a sneaker, I show a picture to the customer, and they always flip out. They're like, OMG. You know what I mean? So yo, that's what your boy doing, man. So Batazr 3 hot tops, Blade, Deadpool and Wolverine, now available on Sanusi.com. So y'all go get your order on, man. You know what I mean? So yo, give me a second, y'all. I'm over here making a mess. Really making a mess. Yo, give me a second. So now the only thing, what else? I think I showed you all that. Oh yeah, journals. A simple, like, I'm gonna finish off with a journal, because you know I'm gonna write what I went through. I went today. Today's a journal. It's journal number 9. I started another one, and funny enough, this is journal 9 is probably gonna be the last one.
Yeah?
No, I'm talking to myself. So
Maybe
journal.
if your uncle is sleeping, then maybe we do not have to go and turn off the generator.
Okay, I'm live on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Oh, sorry. My parents are talking to me while I'm live on YouTube. This is funny. This is really funny. I'll get back to it. But yo, this is a journal number 9. This might be the last one. Since I'm done with therapy, I graduated from it, so I no longer need it. So I think it's gonna be the last journal right here, man. I like having a journal because it's good to have it, but I don't really need it no more. So this is gonna be the last one. But yeah, I'm in Nigeria, man. These journals, everything I'm doing in America, I can do it here. So it makes me think like, hey, do I want to really live in America? No. Tired of that country. It's getting just so intoxicating just to live there. You know what I'm saying? The culture over here, the ambience, the energy, the work ethic of people, the growth of people, the intelligence of people, the beauty of Africans. man, I just want to get my butt back home, man. I told the universe, get me the hell out of America and bring me home. And I am home right now. And trust me, if I didn't have to go back to America, I wouldn't miss a beat. Because everything I can do home in America, I can do here. And better. In a better way. A way better way. In my little 2 weeks I've been here already, everything I was usually doing in America, I can do it faster here. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about, I can actually have my talent be appreciated. There's a way for me to move and get things done without the bureaucracy bullshit of the nonsense, of typical American nonsense. Figuring out how they're going to block you from going where you got to go. American go kick rocks. You know what I mean? So, but y'all, I'll be back again. Maybe I'll be live tomorrow. Live because I'm going to be drawing pencil day. You know tomorrow's pencil day. I didn't do it last week because I was just here on vacation. I was trying to avoid just going live. I just want to enjoy my vacation, man. Can y'all with me? You know what I'm saying? But tomorrow when I go live with a pencil, I'll let y'all know. Pencil King, drawing day with yours truly, so we're going to know what's popping. So, y'all, thank you for joining me tonight, man. It's been 41 minutes of awesomeness. You know, it's how can I tell you? It's very relaxing to be at home right now in Africa, man. You know what I mean? So, if you ever get a chance, get on a plane. You can visit Nigeria just like me. I got videos for days. I'm going to post them once I get off live and y'all can see them. So, yo, that's what's up, man. You know what I mean? So, yo, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. As always, 2 things I always give y'all. 1, there's no success in skipping steps. The back of the line is just as important as the front of the line. Be determined, desperate. Then the second one, your dreams can be delayed but must never be extinguished. So wait your time while the universe delivers you the right hand. Be determined, not desperate. So y'all, it's been amazing. Yes, I'm still in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, Africa, Nigeria. That's right, West Africa, if you want to be specific. So I'll be back tomorrow with drawing day. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. So continue to aspire and achieve, believe in yourself, don't give up, and yeah, be like me, take a trip to Africa. Peace.